Hello, and welcome to Security Girl Storytime. Alright, this story is about the time I got called to investigate a cemetery at 1 o'clock in the morning. I was working for a refinery at the time, and they happened to own the land that was nearby, and it was a cemetery. And every once in a while, we get a call about somebody waiting there too long. I was a patrol officer, so I'm the one who got the call. Dispatch says there's been a car sitting in the cemetery for a long time, and usually when we do these kind of things, it's somebody taking pictures. They want to prove refineries destroy the universe or something. I don't know. But I'm not saying they do. I have no opinion on that. I'm just saying that's what they're usually doing. Now, when somebody says cemetery at 1 a.m., my brain usually goes towards, ghosts, because they exist. They do. And this one happened to have a lot of mausoleums and stuff, so it was kind of spooky driving through there at night, especially with all those towers and everything made out of stone, so a lot of gargoyle looking things. So I drive over there, get out of the truck. I see this Audi with the tinted windows, covered in condensation, and my mind's thinking it's probably not ghosts anymore. So I shine my flashlight in there, trying to catch their attention. I even wiggle it around a little bit. They is just moving, not really paying attention to nothing going on. I tried knocking on the window, and they still wasn't moving because they had music playing. So these people was very distracted. So I realized that I was gonna have to come at this from a different angle. So I tap on I go back to my truck, and I get on the bullhorn, and I was like, please stop what you are doing immediately and vacate the premises. You are trespassing on private property. And it came out really loud, and that definitely caught their attention. The woman looks up, and she got that deer in the headlights look, the most terrified expression that most people end up with when they know they've been busted. So she immediately hops off of her partner, and he reaches over as soon as she's off, opens the passenger car door, and literally kicks her out of the car. She went like a good 2 foot from the car, still on her butt, like she never even had a chance to roll. Whips her dress out the car, and then skirts off. He was in an Audi, so it was fast. He was gone. So I noticed that, since she probably was naked with that, I just gave her some time to get dressed. I didn't want to make her feel any worse about what had just happened. I asked her if she wanted to ride home, and she says no, picks up her heels, throws them over her shoulder, and just walks down the road, limping, walk of shame and everything. That's when I learned that the cemetery is not just for dead people, and they were kind of the least interesting thing going on that night. That's all I got for you today, but I'll see you next time on Security Girl Storytime.